Here is a traffic source that gets over 1 million visitors every month, and it invites you to share your content and link to your website for free. And speaking of traffic, if you want to see how my students are making millions of dollars online with my traffic methods, then stick around until the end. Okay, so this traffic source is called Demilked, and it was suggested by one of my subscribers, but they're having an issue with getting their affiliate links posted. So listen, posting affiliate links on websites that you don't own is not going to work. And because I really do want you to succeed, I actually think that you should use a bridge page instead, and that sits in between the traffic source and the affiliate offer. So let's go check out the stats so you can decide for yourself if this is the right traffic source for your business. The global rank is 59,000, pretty high. Country rank, United States, 34,000. And the traffic overview is very interesting because around 6 months ago, it was getting 2 million visits a month. That's been decreasing over the last few months, but it looks like it might be about to bounce back because it is still consistently getting over 1 million views a month. So that's great news for you. We can have a look at the traffic by country. United States gets 31% of the traffic, followed by the United Kingdom with 8%, Canada with 7%, almost 8%, and then Australia with 4%, almost 5%, Germany with 4%. So this type of traffic is very valuable to advertisers. So if you're running AdSense on your website, then you should see some decent earnings for that traffic, with all things being equal, of course. So traffic sources, 19% direct. We've spoken briefly about the power of direct traffic. If you want me to delve into that in a bit more detail, tell me in the comments. I'll create a new tutorial for you that teaches you how to tap into direct traffic. This website is getting 40% from search engines and 34% from social media. Very good organic traffic levels there. And according to SimilarWeb, it is 100% organic traffic. Really good for you. This is a pretty decent traffic source. Of social media, that 34%. Facebook is driving most of the traffic with 93%. That's crazy high. Followed by amazing Reddit, then Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube. So this is the website. It's called demilked.com. It looks a little bit strange. It's not the usual type of thing that we feature on Profit Copilot, but I'm including this because I believe that if you are smart, you can use this as a traffic source. And I believe that you can acquire a lot of traffic. Let me explain why I believe that, because if we have a look at the content that has just hit the front page, so this is going to be the latest content, it's new, we can see that while there's not great level of comments being posted, we can see that it's getting upvotes. So this works in a similar way to Reddit. So good content will be upvoted or downvoted if it's bad content. But look at this. Here we have shares, the number of shares of this piece of content. So the comments are low, fair enough, but people are engaging. And if we look over here on the right hand side, we can see that some of these pieces of content are getting quite a high number of shares. So there's obviously traffic to be acquired here. So let me explain how to use this. I'll show you what works because I want you to get the best possible results. If we have a look at the About page, it wants content that inspires. So they are actively seeking content that is new and creative. And it talks about artists, but you do not have to be an artist to use this. I'll show you an example in a second, but first, look at the topics. We'll see this drop down menu. Look at all these different niches. So for example, if you're in digital marketing and you've built a website recently, you can show off your client's website with a backlink to your own website. If you're in advertising, you can show off your latest copy or a successful campaign. And let me show you a really simple example of how someone has used this, because if we have a look at their post here, it's called Island Adventure, and check this out. So here we have some copy. just a couple of paragraphs with a link to their website. If we click on that, it takes us directly to their website. So they are using this platform for self-promotion, but the image that they posted allows them to do that. So they are sharing content that is going to be of value and of interest to the community here. Also, notice something else, because if we scroll down to the bottom of the article, we can see that the author has this very interesting bio. So here we can use that section to add a call to action. And look at this. They have 3 links underneath their bio. The first one is to their website, then to their Facebook page, and then finally to their Twitter. That's a fairly generous offering if you ask me. So how do you post on this platform? Well, if we go to sign in, register, we will be able to create a free account. And now we have this create post button that is going to work. If we click on that, it's going to ask us to add an image. So we do have to be visual with this. Now, the image size is very specific. They have the dimensions listed for you there. Stick with them. If you go beyond that, if you upload an image that is too small or too big, it will not work. So I'm going to drag in an image just for demo purposes. I'm not actually going to use this, but there we go. Then I'm going to hit next. Now I can fill in this form. I can add some copy. Think about the search terms that someone might be using to find this piece of content. We've already seen that a high amount of the traffic already comes from search engines, so we want to tap into that traffic as well. If you have a new website, then it's going to be a lot easier for you to get content ranked on this platform than on your own website. For best results, you should do both. So think about the keywords, think about the keyword variants, and give it a strong headline. A little headline tip: put your keywords here. So your keywords at the very front, that's called keyword prominence, and then put a colon in, and then have some curiosity here. And now you have a headline that appeals to both search engines and humans. And when we have curiosity in headlines, it can often influence shares on social media. And we've seen that this platform gets 93% of its social traffic from Facebook. So we want to tap into that as well. Then your story. Here I would encourage you to write on a human level. Avoid corporate talk, avoid using buzzwords. Absolutely do not try to sell anything at this stage. Provide value, talk about your actual story. Explain why the image that you've used is important, and use this as an opportunity to inspire people. That's what this website wants to see. They want inspiration. So provide inspiration in the form of a story, and then add your tags. And because there's no list ready for you, these tags can be anything you like. So it could be advertising, copywriting, you get the idea. And then we have categories. Now this is a drop-down list. It's going to mirror the topics button there. If you click that, we get that drop-down menu. So basically it's the same thing here. So choose your category. Then you can add a picture title. I'd encourage you to add that as well. Think about the keywords. Here's another opportunity for you to tap into the SEO aspect of this. And then you can add a picture description, which again is optional. Do take the time to fill out all these fields, because that is going to give search engines more content. Then you can go to the submit section, which I'm not going to do because this is only a demo, and then it will go for approval. So an editor will review it, but we're not done yet because we still have to work on the profile. So if we go to your profile icon, click that, we're going to get this drop down menu. Then we can click edit my profile, click that. And now you can add your bio in here. You can add your website address in here as well. That's very important. And of course, your social media profiles as well. When you're all done, hit save. And now when your article is published, those links will be in the bio, just like we've seen previously. But listen, the important thing to note with this or any strategy, you have to be consistent, because when you are consistent, you can achieve amazing results. Like Matt, he's making millions of dollars online thanks to my training. And if you want to know the secret and you are serious about making money, then you are going to need more web traffic. So I will give you the secret traffic methods that I never share anywhere else for free when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic, and I'll put a link in the description. And if you found today's tutorial useful, then give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel too, and hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update from me. And I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days' time. Take care.